What's up, you guys? Welcome. I'm really excited to show you one of my newest palettes. It's here from Unearthly Cosmetics. It has a picture of Nancy from The Craft on it, which is so amazing. It's got like really pretty artwork, little like roses, and it's kind of like a berry tone. And it's got the rainbow holographic, like so cool. So just beautiful packaging. It's like a good size. And then you open it up. And there's just this beautiful color story of greens and pinks and grungy purples, and how could I resist? There's 3 multichromes in here, which is pretty amazing. The shade Glamour is like that green to pink kind of purpley magenta flip. And then there's the one down here called the Weirdos, which is like that black based red to purple multichrome. Really fun one. Comes off kind of dark and smoky on the eyes. Love that kind of flip. I already own that as well, so it's like obvious why I'm drawn to this palette. Like I already own most of it. Had to get it for this grungy, mossy, kind of yellowy, warm green that isn't olive and it's not gold. It's just a really cool grungy shade. It's what I used today. And there's this feathered shade. I love it. I have a swatch of it on my hand here, and I'll show you guys close-ups later when I play with it. I love the flip on that one. I think the whole palette is almost worth just this shade alone. For me, these 2 shades, oh, so formula we know and love. I think it's really great. Those buttery, buildable, but still very pigmented mattes. This one is such a special shade. If I had more time to film, I would definitely do a look with this. It's like a grungy purple. Really cool. It's got like some blue to it. Really nice. I'll definitely be doing a look in the future with this shade called Invoke. So excited to do this video for you guys today. I've been playing around with this in hopes to have some time to sit down and film, and here we are today. So I hope you enjoyed this video and this look, and let's jump into it. So I'm really excited to do some more playing around with this palette. I have done some. This isn't exactly a first impressions. I did want to play and have some experience with the palette. I've only got to play with it like just a little bit, like literally just messy look on each eye, dipping into it. It wasn't a real look I got to wear for the day. Free time is limited, but I'm definitely excited to film this today and do a look. I think I want to do this like grungy green and this feathered shade. I'm going to start with a fluffy brush, and then I'll go into more of like a packing brush just to build up. And I do have Moira Cosmetics primer, only I've been using the same beige. I went and got the same thing in the shade Sand, and I'm using that today. So using a brush like this kind of helps me not go too overboard too quickly. I can kind of set up the color where and how I want it. This look is not going to be too sophisticated. This is sort of like the murky, grungy, yellowy, mossy, murky green of my dreams. I've been looking for something that's not too yellow, not too olive, not too gold, and I think this might be it finally. Now I'm just gonna very gently kind of blend the edges, and I basically just put this all over the lid and kind of left this area alone. Packing on with this blending brush. It's a really cool color. Okay, now I'm gonna go into more of like a flat packing brush into that same color. This color is called Blessed Bee, by the way. So now I am just pressing and patting that just like on the lid. So I'm almost working as if I was doing like a spotlight eye or halo eye, but just with one color for now. I'm gonna go under the eye as well with this color and fill out this little area here. I'm just gonna go into that feathered shade It's so pretty, and I'm so excited to see what it does over the screen. And I'm just gonna tap it on, and I'm gonna focus it in the middle, and then tap it out. I'm gonna go all the way up to my brow. And I'm switching between this finger and this finger. I'm gonna tap out the edge with a clean finger. So far I've only used 2 shades. I've just been using different brushes to kind of work with that first shade. And then just the multichrome. And this shadow is gonna make this look really fun and cool, like we did more than we actually put on. Okay, now I'm gonna take a small flat brush and I'm gonna go into this I Bind You shade. I love the names in this palette. The black. And we're just gonna very gently smoke out this outer area. Small and slow. I don't want to overdo it, but I do want some depth, some smoky grunginess. And I'm just tapping. And then once I get above my natural crease, I'm going to start doing this very small diagonal motion. And that's about it for the blending. I don't want to overdo it. Okay, whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to very gently tap in here. That's it. That's it. Go into the lower lash line, very close to the lashes. I'm being it very gently and tapping very lightly with that pigmented black. Okay, back into that first fluffy brush and back into Blessed Be. And just fluff out the edges of that black. Gentle tapping. And then here I'm just going right over the black, kind of blending right over it gently. And I think that's it. I think that's going to be it for today's look. Finished look, finished eyes. I think it's so cute. Definitely loving it. It's definitely a messy look today, but I love the color combination. I love that multichrome and the way it shifts over this green. Gives it like this fiery pinky orange flip. It's so pretty. I really hope that's coming off on camera. I think this palette is really special and you really just can't show it in film or photography as well as it looks on the eyes in real life. I just need to do lips. I think I'm going to do something dark. Keep with some fall vibes here. So I think I'm going to go for ColourPop Good Times with the matching lippy Petal Please, which is discontinued. I think both of these are actually discontinued now. I'm not sure, but just a dark lippy. Okay, so there we go. That is the finished look with this palette for today. That's it for today's video, you guys. Thanks so much for watching and for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.